Welcome into Real Talk Day. I'm Michael Liptak here with Sydney McIntyre. We're going to talk about the Denver Broncos. On Monday, they announced that they're going to hire Gary Kubiak. They signed him to a 4-year deal. Gary Kubiak was the offensive coordinator for the Broncos from 1995 to 2005. Then he had a stint with the Houston Texans for a few years where he took the Texans to the playoffs, but he was never able to have a lot of success there. I'm going to ask Cindy what she thinks on the hire. What do you think that this hire means for the Denver Broncos?
I think it could be good for them. Like you said, when he was the coordinator for the Denver Broncos, he took them to 2 Super Bowls, Super Bowl championships, and he knows how to work the team. He knows what he needs to do. He knows the team. He knows who he's working with. He was there during John Elway's end of his career, and so he knows about them and the team. And I think that's a big thing, because if it was a new person coming on, a new coach that doesn't know the team, it would be learning the team first of all. But he's already been there. He's got that covered. So I think now is just seeing what he can bring, and as he's an asset to the team, what will perform from them.
I wonder if John Elway hired Gary Kubiak, since he was a quarterback with Kubiak when they did win the Super Bowls, if this was of a hire where John Elway can have more say with the team. Because that's the reason why John Fox parted ways with the Denver Broncos, was because him and Elway didn't see eye to eye on the future of the Denver Broncos. So I wonder if that was the case in this hire. Gary Kubiak, he's a good offensive-minded coach. But the Denver Broncos didn't have trouble with offense the last couple of years.
No.
I know Peyton Manning had his downfall at the end of the year with the torn quad. But, I mean, look at their defense. They have Von Miller. They brought in DeMarcus Ware last year, Aqib Talib, and T.J. Ward. But that did nothing for this defense. And that's where this team really needs help the most defensively.
And I think as a coach, he should know that by watching their performance. He knows that he needs to come in and he needs to slowly transition that and make sure that their defensive game is on point. Offensively, we know that they have it, but he needs to kind of see who can perform and who is strong and make sure that he puts that into play.
And it was also reported that he's going to bring in Kyle Shanahan, Mike Shanahan's son, who was also a coordinator back in the day with the Broncos. So he's bringing in some familiar faces, but it's going to be interesting to see who Kubiak brings in to run that, to try to give that defense some kind of punch. You don't fear the Denver Broncos; they're a soft team. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Gary Kubiak. So, but for more information and more videos of Real Talk Today, visit our Facebook for more information.